Hello everybody, I'm Storm here. Welcome back to Transport Fever 2 Canyon, I guess is what we're going to call this. In the last episode, we got started on the new map and kind of got our initial transport routes set up to hopefully start making some money. Primarily just carrying passengers by bus between a few of the cities here on the map. Lubbock, Boca Chica, and Port Arthur here. And yeah, we also started working a little bit with this mail sorting center here, which is part of a expanded industries mod that I am using. And it wasn't quite working, and I've done a little bit of looking into it, and I know what the problem is now, and it just basically is we can't do anything with it just yet. So, I guess I'll just go straight into that. The way the mail system works with this mod is that when you deliver cargo to commercial buildings that have this little symbol on them, so when these guys get goods, they generate unsorted mail, right? And then you can take the unsorted mail to the mail sorting center, and then it becomes sorted mail, and then you transport it back. And then that gets delivered to the residential areas that want sorted mail. Now, some of the residential areas, when they receive the sorted mail, will then generate more unsorted mail. So that kind of becomes a feedback system there. But we need some freight to come into the town to get things rolling as far as the mail system is concerned. So until we're doing freight, that isn't really going to do anything for us. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to take the road freight, and we're just going to go ahead and actually, there we are. And we're just going to go ahead and sell those vehicles. I'm going to keep the workers being transported there because that does work, right? This is a destination for workers to come there. So that bus route bringing workers over to that industry does work. I mean, I could also probably set up a bus route to bring workers up to this quarry here as well, if I wanted to. Which actually probably wouldn't be a terrible idea. And setting one up to bring workers out to that farm would also probably be a decent idea. Or what I might even do is set up a tram route inside of Boca Chica here and include the farm in that. That's a possibility. Same thing with Port Arthur here. We'll see. We'll see. What I do want to kind of start working on is getting our first train set up, which is probably going to involve some loans. So, yeah, we're going to try and see about that. We'll just go ahead and get this thing running. So that should stop costing us money there. And that should start drumming up some passengers. Now, I don't necessarily want to do the train here, because that'll kind of cannibalize the bus route that I have going. So I would want to probably do a train somewhere else. We have Laredo here. And Cortland that we could start doing some train work here. Now, as I mentioned before, this map is going to be challenging. to say the least. Actually, one thing I might want to do is reduce this down to at least half speed. Because I want the time to advance, but not unless I want to advance too quickly, I don't think. Alright, so I guess the first thing we're going to do is go ahead and look into trying to get a station built. And see where we can do that here. Now, also in the comments, I wanted to mention, is that someone suggested that I, look into setting up highways between the cities for road traffic. And this is definitely something that I do want to do in this series, is to get a nice highway network built between the cities to improve road traffic. Because that was one of the issues that I ran into in the late game in the last series, is traffic was just atrocious. It was just terrible everywhere. So that is definitely something that I want to kind of be mindful of and try to see if I can work with. So we'll see. We'll see when we get there. First order business is make money, because without that we can't function. Are we profitable yet? Yeah, we're profitable now. Okay, very good. This one's not yet. We'll have to see. If it doesn't start carrying decent levels of passengers in a little bit, then I might just have to kill that one as well. We might have to make a larger passenger or worker network, or they may not even do anything until the businesses are actually operational. We'll have to see. All right, so let's take a look at. I have mods for rail. So we'll have a bunch of different things in here. All right, so buildings. All right, we have a bunch of station mods in here. We have the Bahnhof train station. A modular station with the opportunity to configure design, platform height, add-ons, and building type before placement. So, okay, it's just a more customizable station here as an option. Let's see. I have this station, which includes a overpass bridge. The interesting thing about this is that it allows a curve on it. I'm not sure how this thing gets modularized with a curve, but, I'll have to see if we can find an appropriate place to use one of these. I don't think it's going to work here, because you can't... The one problem with that mod is that you can't really get rid of that bridge. So, and then I have a bunch of elevated stations. Invisible bridge. That we could place in here. And that could potentially be what we do, because, as you can see, at least the initial placement of the station is relatively cheap. Even on a slope, because of that small initial footprint. Tannery? No, we wouldn't be going with Tannery just yet. And I think we will be going for Era B. Okay, that's... Okay, that's more like it there. Side track direction. See, now if we add more pillars, it obviously gets... And there's like a collision here? Huh. Okay, that just looks odd. Guess that's pillarless. That might make a little bit more sense. And then the question is going to be getting road to it, because that is the other piece of the equation. Yeah, I would only want one entrance. I think this elevated station is what I'm going to want to do. It's just figuring out where we're going to put it, because then I got to worry about the track that's going to come off of it. I want to keep it relatively cheap. No, but 26,000 is not bad. All right, let's do it. Drop it in there. Okay, there we are. There is a station. Now, it needs road. Building the road. Putting that bit of road in there is more expensive than the whole station. Alright. What if I did it on this side? What if I did it on this side? It's a bit less expensive. Could do it there. Alright, do it there then. I'm guessing I probably can't get that in there too much slope. Okay, no problem. And then what about 478,000? We'll be knocking out two buildings, two rather expensive buildings. But that is really where I would want that to be connected. All right, do it. Okay, that's expensive. Thanks. Give that a quick smooth. All right, how much do you cover? That's not bad. Where are our residents? Well, that doesn't really cover where the residential is, does it? Question. If I were to bring it through there, I could do that. Not sure we could actually even get this collision. Yeah, we would collide with that pillar. That bumped up a little bit. Yeah. What I would want is for that to actually stay flat. And then curve its way under there and start heading downhill. Question will be, could I potentially throw in some switchbacks to make this work. Maybe. Now avoid removing that one building. Yes. And now you actually cover a large section of the residential area without needing any additional trams. So that building did, that little bit of road did kind of avoid me needing to throw in a tram or something like that to get passengers there. We probably will still need one at some point, but I want to kind of avoid that at least to start. All right, so with that in place, we now need a similar station over here in Cortland. Let's just go ahead and keep it running. How are we looking? Okay, it is still moving passengers. It's just not moving very many. Let's get rid of one of the vehicles. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so where are your the passengers? Residential. Residential is here. Ooh, that's gonna make things interesting. Because that doesn't give me a lot of room to put a station in. Let's see what we got, though. Another one of the same type. What would happen if I, say, threw that in up here? Would it get expensive? Bridge pillar collision. 174,000. It would be best if it were oriented in this direction. All right. Will it actually let me put some of those pillars over water? Just out of curiosity. It will. It will let me put some of the pillars over water. Okay. Was there a spot there that... Could I get it? I'm not sure where the bridge pillars are colliding. With what? What if we just did a standard? Roughly made? Interesting. Now that'll actually be more expensive because it has to knock down so many buildings. That'll be strange. I think the elevated station is our best bet, and I think that I gotta think about where the train is going to go after this. That going in this direction is probably where we want to go. Then I'll just have to sort out the road. Because then coming out the other end of the station, we're probably going into a tunnel. All right, let's drop it in and let's see if I can make it work. Maybe. All right, there we go. Now, if I wanted to use a different... Okay, so that just edits it. Okay. I think that'll work. Let me edit the other one as well. Because I wanted to go with... Is it this look? Yeah, that look, I think. Alright, so... actual track, 120 kilometers per hour, which is how many? I'm in miles per hour right now, so that's what, 75. Do you want to go any faster? You can always upgrade it later. $160 is what? Yeah, 100 miles an hour. That's actually fine. Yeah, we'll go with this. And where do I want that to be? I actually wanted to come across onto the other side of that road. A slight downward slope should be fine. And I think that bridge type is good. Yeah, that bridge type is good. 30 grand. It'll do. And the question's going to be, how quickly do I want to merge that in? Let's see. This is going to be coming in, right? And that's going to be going out. So slowing down coming into the station, not a bad thing. All right, so there we go. Of course, you're going to collide. All right, Twin Coach 44S, a Douglas C-49 Skytrain. Oh yeah, we're going to have planes right out of the gate. All right, a bunch of other stuff. Let me just tear out the road for just a second. Let's get the track in there, and then we'll put the road back. This is just country road. All right. $90-mile-an-hour curve. Well, really, I want it to be out here. All right, so yeah, we got to kind of work our way. I'd like to keep it level for as long as possible. I think here we are going to have to start letting it contour to the terrain. Alright, we gotta start thinking about how this is gonna... How is this gonna approach the station? Oh, I've had this paused a little bit. You know, I'm gonna keep it paused for a moment. Alright, well, let's just start coming out of the station. Alright, so this is coming in. That is going out. So going out of the station, I want to kind of keep it relatively straight. Just out of curiosity, if I were to run that connection like that, it'll let me do it. Really? All right. And that type of bridge? Yeah, keep it. 314,000? Well, yeah, we'll do it. We'll do it. That's fine by me. Now, can I get under there? I can. In fact, get under there. How about that? Now, if you were to split off like this, that works. Yeah, do that. Okay. I think we have ourselves a train line. Now I just need a road to connect this station to this city. Alright, so... let's see here. Is that connecting? I think that's connecting, right? Yep. Too much slope. Now, why are you bumping up like that? And do I care? That's a question. Do I... Oh, what is that? Okay, that's weird. It's like a solid wall. Some of these don't really work, do they? No, they don't. All right. Let's see here. Okay, that's just weird. Yeah. Let's go with that. Put that in there. All right. So now that is covering not very much, is it? All right. Well, it should be enough to at least get a train on there. I am running really low. I'm going to put a little spur on here. We are going to need a depot. Wrong type of depot. We need this depot. Yee. Okay. Well, let's see if I can slide this in somewhere where it isn't going to cost an arm and a leg and look really dumb. There. Now, can I get a track that will connect from here to here? Too much slope. No. Boo. Alright then. I'm going to have to make that further down the line then. Alright, and then signals. Yep, I do have the cable car mod in, so we might be doing cable cars at some point. Alright. Now, is there a train that I can buy for 500k? Probably not. Oh, we actually need to create the line, right? So yeah, let's unpause it. Let's see if we can bring in a little bit of money while we're doing this. All right, from Laredo to Cortland. Green's not bad for train lines. Okay, passenger train. So TP, train passenger. And I guess we'll call this Bay North. For now. Okay. We don't have any, like, multiple units, do we? We do have some multiple units. 2.8 million. Pioneer Zephyr, 7.7 million. 1.9 million, the M300. Okay. Alco HH600. 600. Just that locomotive is over 1 million. Please remove this mod. LMS Streamliners. Okay, well, I'll have to remove that mod, I guess. Even the cheapest steam engine is too expensive. All right. $6.7 million, 10 million. I don't think that's really 8,000. Yeah, 8.4 million. A 628 to 75 miles per hour. Carries 18 passengers. Oh, wait a minute. I'm looking at this going, why is this just going on one side of the track? And I realized because I don't have any diamonds here. Hello? Too much curvature. Construction not possible. It's definitely possible. There you go. There we go. Now the train should be able to use both sides of the track. Yep, there we go. Okay. So what I'm going to have to do here is I am going to have to borrow. Yeah, our 5 million we started with was a loan, so let's get enough to buy this class 628. I think this is going to be my best option. No color. I'm not sure if there's like a selection that's supposed to be there, but whatever. I'll buy it. Wow. 18 passengers. But it'll do. I hope. It's a start. That's all I can really ask for. How much are we paying in loan interest? Like around 50 grand. It's getting up to its speed. Alright, that should start things here. We're probably going to need to set up a tram in Cortland. Be able to bring all the passengers in that we would need, because we've got this whole area and everything else over there. So that's going to be another thing we're going to have to think about. But we've got something. Okay, so what are we looking at? This is bringing in $137,000. I guess per year, $179,000. Yeah, that's definitely getting some job done. This is losing a pretty good clip. This is losing a pretty good clip, but it's a start. It's a start. And we have a passenger waiting to be picked up. Excellent. There they are. All right, well, I guess we'll go ahead and stop here with our first passenger taking a ride on our first train. So, for now, hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.